be like, wow, that is crazy to admire, to actually sit and think about and reflect on. So Peter does it earlier. They all do it here. They're all like, what does this mean? And then Jesus says, and while they were still disbelieving for joy and were marveling, he said to them, have you anything here to eat? This is so funny to me. The man hasn't had anything to eat in 3 days, right? Like he was dead. He wakes up. I mean, you wake up hungry, so don't judge him. He was 3 days. He woke up hungry. And this is the funniest part to me. And all this is funny, but this is so funny because watch what, I mean, I'm so sad by this. And some of you are like, yeah, this is exactly what you should eat for breakfast. No, fish is not a breakfast meal. That's why when you drive up and down here, everybody's like, you don't see all these different fast food places going, eat our fish biscuit. Like that's not something you eat for breakfast. But here's what it says. They gave him a piece of broiled fish. And he lit them on fire and sent them to hell. That's what it says next on there. You don't see it. It's in that's what the footnote says in the B there. They gave him a piece of broiled fish, and he took it and ate before them. And so that doesn't make a lot of sense. But again, Luke is giving us these details. He's like, this is a true story. This is not make-believe. You don't make that up. You would say sausage, right? Maybe they wouldn't do sausage or bacon yet. They're going to, but not yet, right? And so he eats it, and then it says, and he ate it before them. Now imagine this. They're watching this happen, and they're like, is this real? Is he a ghost? And so they're watching. I know I'd be watching going, what happens to that food? And like, am I going to see it go right down his esophagus, right into his stomach? Like, am I going to see right through him and that little fish is going to come back? Like, so I have no doubt, they're watching him eat this thing and it goes down into his body, which again is so important because this isn't just some soul resurrected. Jesus got his body back. Right? I mean, this is life-changing, earth-shattering. And so they gave him some broiled fish. He took it, and he ate it before them. Verse 44. Then he said to them, these are my words that I spoke to you while I was still with you, that everything written about me in the law of Moses and the prophets and the Psalms must be fulfilled. No, not just that everything Jesus said would be fulfilled. Everything that God has ever written is becoming true. That's what he says, right? Then he opened their minds to understand the scriptures. And he said to them, thus it is written that the Christ should suffer, on the third day rise from the dead, and that repentance for forgiveness of sins should be proclaimed in his name to all nations, beginning from Jerusalem. So he says, he's got their attention, and this is what he wants them to focus on. So interesting to me. He's like, everything must be fulfilled. These are his first words. And he's like, guys, you got to understand why I did this. And this is what he tells them. For the repentance, that means to change the way you think, meaning you can't earn your salvation, you can't fix yourself, you can't solve your own problems. Either there is no hope or there's hope only in Jesus. Repentance for the forgiveness of sins, meaning that word sins means that we have missed the mark, all of us. All of us are going, Jesus, we like our plan better than yours. And that plan means we are separated from God, and Jesus comes and restores that.